Hello and a very warm welcome from Tainan. My name is Marco and I'm the Chief Delegate of German Industry and Commerce in Vietnam. Today we will have a look to an up and coming investment location in Vietnam. I'm here with my colleagues, with Chang and with Björn.
Yes, today we are standing here right in front of the holy see of the Cao Dai religion. Cao Dai is unique to Vietnam. It combines all major religions of the 20th century into one core belief.
And 6 million people adhere to Cao Dai. After Buddhism and Catholicism, this is the third most important religions in Vietnam.
Wow. But however, today we will emphasize the advantages of Tainan as an investment location. We will have a deeper look at the location in the industrial zones and the infrastructure. So, let's have a look at the place.
Absolutely, let's go!
Tay Ninh is located in southern Vietnam. It is largely wedged in between Ho Chi Minh City in the east and Cambodia in the west. The biggest border gate of Vietnam, Moc Bai, is located on Cambodian border. The province features year-round warm temperature. Lying far inland, it is shielded from storms and floods occurring periodically in the low-lying provinces of the region. The topography is largely flat, with one notable exception. Ba Đen Mountain is dominating the landscape. At 986 meters, it is southern Vietnam's highest elevation. Most industrial development is happening in Tay Ning's southeastern part, which is close to Ho Chi Minh City. To the north, the province gets increasingly rural. Here, Lo Go Samat National Park and Dầu Tiền Lake can be found.
And we are now on the Moc Bai border gates on the borders with Cambodia. This is the most busy border gates in Vietnam. It acts as the gateway to Cambodia and Thailand.
Yeah, and the Moc Bai border gate lies on the National Route 22, which is the main connection between Ho Chi Minh City and Tay Ninh.
But however, this road 22 is very often overloaded. That's the reason why a new expressway will be constructed in 2023. And this highway will be a game changer and will drastically shorten the travel time to Ho Chi Minh City.
Right, and with these two roads, Tay Ninh will become an integral part of the Ho Chi Minh's areas.
National Route 2022 and the new Ho Chi Minh City Moc Bai Expressway are connecting Tay Ninh with the rest of the greater Ho Chi Minh City area. Investors can thus make advantage of Tân Sơn Nhất Airport as well as the upcoming Long Thành Airport. There are also the two major seaports of Cát Lái in Ho Chi Minh City and Cái Mép in Vũng Tàu. Staff has the option to live in Ho Chi Minh City, which is the largest municipality in Vietnam, offering world-class accommodation, schooling, medical support, and entertainment.
Yeah, and with this new connection, Tay Ninh will be as conveniently reachable as the other provinces around Ho Chi Minh City.
And this development will become a new chapter for the development of the province.
Exactly, so let's go and visiting one of the pioneering investors from Germany. Now we are at the Tainan factory of TransAsia Tantec. I'm here with Tom Schneider, the founder and the chairman of the ISA group. Could you introduce us to your project here, please?
Okay. What we have here is a tannery. Tannery, we make leather for the shoe industry. And this factory here is around about 22,000 square meter on the roof. They are one of the largest operations in Asia. And we produce leather.
Thank you very much, very interesting. And could you describe us a bit how are the investment conditions here and why did you choose Tainan as an investment destination?
In 2010, I came to Vietnam. I built one factory in Binh Nhung. So this factory enlarged, it was added up, it was bigger. And today in a size where we could not expand anymore on the same property. Then we said, okay, we have to expand. And where do we go? So we looked into other regions and we found in Tay Ninh a very good condition, very nice a very nice industrial park, huge wastewater treatment plant, good infrastructure. Then also they do a lot here. Also there's a huge solar system next door to us, right? So we have more of green energy also. And so the investment climate here from the industrial park was very good. And then comes also, everything is only as good as you get support from the local government, right. Customs, taxation, and things like that. And Tay Ninh has a very good structure on this one and was supporting us as we built it and as we also running the operation, which is very, very important for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have now arrived at company ACTR. I'm here with Ms. Vic. Ms. Vic, please tell us more about your project.
Okay, so let's begin with our ACTR, the name of ACTR. ACTR is a joint venture between Silent Group and Kuprothai. It officially started construction on March 1 of 2019 with 16 hectares, and the total investment is reached $280 million. You can see our ACTR design production capability is can reach 2.6 million of all radial steel tire per year.
So what does the ACTR project here in Vietnam make special?
ACTR is an intelligence manufacturing company which has the big data of monitoring and automation of raw material purchase and manufacturing process, and also the tire delivery. And one more point is about the tire storage. It adopts a completely automatic three-dimensional warehouse, which reduces the workload of the employee and also increase the accuracy of the inventory data, and also it improves the efficiency of the logistic operation.
Why did you choose Phuoc Dong Industrial Park here in Tay Ninh?
I think I can answer it about in two aspects. About the first aspect is about a geographic location, and the second aspect is about demographic factors. And finally, Vietnam also a very large rubber producing country, so maybe in the future it will have the strong demand. It will have the strong demand for producing rubber in the future. And one more point is the government. The government also increase many manufacturers, increase many the company to go and invest on the company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Tay Ninh is an up-and-coming industrial province. On the one hand, this is due to external pressure of crowding out effects from more developed provinces in the region running short on space and labor. But Tay Ninh also has a lot of internal potential to lure in investors. With its 1 million inhabitants and the short way to Ho Chi Minh City, it still has a good labor supply at relatively low costs. It also has a large land bank with comparatively low industrial land prices of 80 to 100 US dollars per square meter, about half of what is asked for in other parts of the region. Another positive aspect of Tay Ninh as an investment location is that in addition to the standard 2-year exempt, 4 years tax-reduced incentives for new projects in industrial parks, new projects established in Tay Ninh province enjoy better tax incentive rates at 17% for the first 10 years. So far, Tay Ninh has attracted over 7 billion US dollars in almost 400 projects of foreign investors. Most of them come from China and Korea. Besides ISA Tantec, there are 2 more German investments in the province: Renoflex, a supplier for the shoe industry, and Fischer, a building materials company. Most of Tay Ning's 6 industrial zones are located in the southeastern part of the province, which is close to Ho Chi Minh City. The Saigon VRG Investment is a locally invested company operating 4 industrial zones in Vietnam. Its largest project, Phuoc Dong, is located in Tay Ninh. This industrial zone lies in the southeastern part of the province, roughly 55 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City and 76 kilometers from Cát Lai Port. Saigon VRG will be adjacent to the above-mentioned Ho Chi Minh City-Mộc Bài Expressway. Phuoc Dong Industrial Park has a land bank of 3,285 hectares, of which 700 hectares are still unoccupied. It is thus the largest industrial zone in Tay Ninh. The success of Phuoc Dong IP can be seen in that its first phase is already completely sold out, which is now firing up its second phase. Besides buying land to build factories, investors can also make use of ready-built and built-to-suit factories. Built-to-suit are erected to the investor's specifications, while ready-built are constructed according to a standard format. In both models, the industrial zone will remain the owners of the factory buildings and rent them out to the client. This drastically reduces the need for capital by the investors. BTSFs and RBFs are therefore an increasingly popular alternatives to traditional investment models where the investor acquires lands and builds the factory buildings, so-called greenfield investments. Especially with German investors, we are seeing massive interest in these plant types.
And to close this video, we have chosen to be on Tay Ninh's highest mountain, Ba Den.
And it's good to symbolize that the province is on its way to become another peak in southern Vietnam's industrial landscape.
Yeah, Tay Ninh is due to lure in more investments due to its infrastructure as well as low labor and land costs.
And this is why we strongly believe Tay Ninh is a very good destination for looking at for the next international investors.
See you in Tay Ninh.
If you have any further questions or are in search of a manufacturing location in Vietnam, feel free letting us know.